So I just finished teaching a freediving instructor course in Bali, and it got me thinking that I should make a video about how to make a living as a freediver. If the topic is interesting for you guys, make sure you give it a like, because that really helps with my low self-esteem. Oh, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. That would be good too. So when I say make a living as a freediver, I mean, what am I really talking about? Am I talking about being a freediving athlete? Am I talking about being a freediving instructor? Am I talking about just like, gallivanting around the world freediving and making a living doing that? I'm talking about all of the above. I'm talking about all of those three different things. So first I'll talk about how to make a living as a freediving instructor, and then I'll talk about how to make a living as a freediving bum, let's just call it, and how to make a living as a freediving athlete. Because I think there'll be less interest in those two things. Sport, or the activity of freediving, is just exploding, and never before have there been as many people who want to learn how to freedive. To this date, there has never been a better time to be a freediving instructor, and there has never been more opportunity. There are freediving centers popping up all over the world, and they are all looking for freediving instructors. Just quietly, if anyone is a freediving instructor who wants to work at our Sydney freediving center, Freediving Central, we need help. And besides that, it is reasonable to expect to be able to make a living as an independent or freelancing freediving instructor. Many freediving centers have freelancing instructors that come and go from the freediving center, which allows those instructors to travel around the world, hopping from dive center to dive center, working, making money, and then moving on to the next place. With social media, it is easy now to reach potential students. It's easy now to reach potential clients. And so you may not even need to work through a dive center. You can simply advertise your own services and get your own clientele. To become a freediving instructor, all you need to do is take a freediving instructor course. And you can do that after you've taken your Wave 3 course, which is the equivalent of the Level 3 course or the AIDA 4-star course. They're all of the same tier. After you take that course, you can then take your freediving instructor course and begin earning a living as a freediving teacher. Freediving courses can be expensive, and so if you don't have the money to take all of these freediving courses to become a freediving instructor, you can intern at a dive center and exchange the courses for work. You'll help out at the dive center, you'll assist in teaching courses, and then eventually you'll do your instructor course and work at the dive center. It's a really, really great way to learn to become a freediving instructor and to feel confident going into your first courses. Now, if you're not interested in teaching freediving to make a living, there are many other ways that you can involve freediving in other occupations. For example, there are many people who are now doing spearfishing guiding or teaching spearfishing to divers. There are many people out there who are underwater photographers, and they're using their freediving to make their photography new and exciting. There are many people who are using freediving in conjunction with social media to make a living that way, being influencers, posting things on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and all those crazy places. To make a living as a freediving athlete though, it's probably a much longer process than to make a living as a freediving instructor or to make a living as an underwater photographer or a freediving influencer or something along those lines. In fact, most competitive freedivers supplement their income through teaching freediving. There are only a few freedivers in the world who do no teaching whatsoever and just train and compete full time. When I first started competing in freediving, everyone was running around trying to get sponsorship. It was all about who can get the best kind of sponsorship. And the truth is that even to this day, I have never actually gotten enough sponsorship that I can stop teaching freediving or that I can stop doing some other form of work. At the moment, there is only enough sponsorship in freediving for the absolute top, the absolute best freedivers in the world to make their full-time living on that. The rest of us are just hanging out, teaching freediving, doing little bits of work here and there, making videos for YouTube, that kind of thing. So if you do want to become a competitive freediver, you may first want to think about becoming a freediving instructor. That will allow you to live in a location where there's a lot of freediving going on, and you can make a living teaching freediving, and in your spare time, focus on your own training. As you get better, you'll climb up the ranks, you'll get more sponsorship, and then who knows, you may be able to stop teaching completely and just focus entirely on your training. Freediving is exploding. There is more and more money pouring into freediving every single day. So I don't think it will be too long before all the current semi-pro athletes, which is what we are now, become actually professional. So there you have it. How to make a living as a freediver. You can be a freediving instructor, underwater photography, or spearfishing guiding, or snorkeling guiding. You can make money through social media, and eventually, if you want to, you can work your way up the ladder of the competitive freediving ranks and start to get sponsored. The truth is that being a freediver is a very, very nice life. You get to travel around the world, go to amazing places, and freedive. The downside is there's not a lot of what you'd call job security, and so you do need a little bit of a leap of faith to get into it. As you may have guessed, I personally make a lot of my supplementary income through social media. I make it through Instagram, through Facebook, and through YouTube. I'm going to show you right now what a standard photo shoot looks like when we go out to make content for social media. There are a lot of horrible and hilarious moments in between those beautiful, glamorous freediving shots. Oh hey, good morning guys. We're here today to shoot a vlog and do a photo shoot. We're influencers.
Hey, my name's Steph, and I'm out here influencing.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I influence people with my hashtag content.
Hey guys, I'm Brinkley, and I also influence.
But seriously guys, we're gonna go and do a photo shoot, and we are making content in order to do some influencing, because we are influencers obviously. But yeah, we're gonna go do a photo shoot, and we're here in Ahmed, and this is Jamlook Bay, and this is the bay where Deep Week takes place, but there's also like really nice areas to photograph, so we're gonna go do that.
So you know how all the photos usually look really graceful and perfect and pretty? Today we're gonna show you how much work actually goes into that, and how silly and funny it actually is getting those shots.
And how many of the photos look terrible on either side of that one pretty photo in the middle.
Windows wide, the curtains fly to catch the evening breeze. Without you here to keep me warm, believe I'd rather freeze. Believe I'd rather freeze.
So we basically cruise around until one of us has an idea for a shot that we'd like to try out, and then we just go down and do that shot. I'm using a Sony a7S Mark II camera with a 16 to 35mm lens, and it is in a Nauticam housing. One of the things that people on social media love is couple stuff. So Erin and I are going to shoot some underwater love.
Wow. Whoa, I thought you guys were going to kiss then. We were about to.
And you cry to see a shadow, babe. It's growing long.
Look at my sexy mama. Only 5 months ago she gave birth to a baby. So much of what makes a photo look amazing is post-production. A lot of work goes into editing the photos. For example, here is this photo before editing, and here it is after editing.
I ought to be asleep. If only I could tell you all about the dreams I keep.
Usually when we go out to shoot content, we all just pass the camera around, we all try different ideas out, and then at the end we all share the files.
Dreams I keep. I wake up every morning and waste it all the day. I turn it all around if I could only hear you say that you were here to stay. When the sky said the winter time is coming on, and you cry to see a shadow, babe, it's growing long. Across the lot, another song.
We do a mix of photos and video. So here is a video of Steph looking graceful underwater. And then this is a video of Brinkley walking along the seafloor. Video tends to do pretty well on Instagram and Facebook, so we make sure we do a mix of the two.
It's a struggle getting changed at the buoy.
Sometimes in my silence, before the city glows, I still recall the nights when
I get
could
changed?
hear you breathing low, and I caught you breathing low. But it's too late to turn around, too cold to go outside. I I wonder if I saw this love as any.
Another thing to keep in mind is that when someone is shooting a video underwater, you may want to stay out of the shot. Brinkley. So we shot this one again.
Sky said the winter time is coming on.
I'll often shoot the same thing several times and then just choose the best video. In this sequence, I didn't like the shots of me standing on the seafloor, but I thought the shots of me sinking down looked pretty cool. So yes, we got some good content. We spent for 2 hours just filming things and taking photos of things, and you know, later we'll post it on the gram.
And look, his hair's down now, so you know it's good. Adam's other name is Pocahontas.
As we were about to get out, I saw a really cool patch of coral, and Erin and I decided to get a few shots in it. Oh, by the way, Erin spent most of this vlog hiding from the camera because she doesn't feel like she's an influencer enough to be involved. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe by pressing this little circular thing here and turn on your notifications.
Also, check out this video because I think you'll like it.
Or this video, because I think it's pretty good too.